How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle, and today we're going to hopefully be showcasing Flygon in this new team I made. If you want to battle me, then join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent. They've got a pretty interesting looking team. They've got a Tentacruel, a Tangrowth, Sandslash, Tyranitar, Hitmonlee, which is really nice to see. I like Hitmonlee. And of course a Porygon Z. This is my new team. Flygon, Magnezone, Walrein, Machamp, Togekiss, and Cradily. Don't sleep on Cradily. Cradily has got me out of some tight situations. It's a very bulky Pokemon, but not in like the annoying Blissey way. You know, it's fun bulk, okay? It's fun bulk. All it wants to do is stop Stealth Rock, so it probably seems pretty obvious that I'm going to lead off with the Cradily because Stealth Rocks, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and anticipate them to lead off with Hitmonlee. However, looking at their team, I think we could just lead off with Machamp and scare something into switching out, which will give us a free close combat, which would be great. And the battle begins. They're going to lead off with Tyranitar, which is the perfect lead for us. Because Tyranitar, being the only Pokemon that's 4 times weak to fighting, is definitely going to get scared out. There's no way they're going to stay in. They'll more than likely switch into either Togekiss? Tangrowth, I have the Togekiss, or Tentacruel, because Tentacruel's a poison type. But it really depends on what kind of Tentacruel it is as well. If it's a bulky one or if it's a fast one. So we'll go straight for a close combat. I don't see the reason not to. Machamp's kind of one of them Pokemon where if you get a free switch in, you usually get to kill something. And since we started off to such a good start already, that's exactly what's going to happen, hopefully. Okay, they're going to stay in and go for an Earthquake. The fact that they're faster than me kind of tells me they might be choice. No, they're Life Orb. So they're probably max speed, which is definitely going to outspeed my Machamp because my Machamp isn't... I think it's Adamant max speed, so it's fine though. We took the Earthquake pretty well. We took out the Tyranitar right off the bat, so we're off to a really good start already. Now they can probably bring in anything though to revenge kill me because Machamp's obviously quite slow as we've seen. But this is still a great opportunity. They did get the sand up, so we've got to worry about the Sandslash. Funnily enough, yeah, this person's trying to run a Sandslash team. That's pretty cool. I like that. Since we our last Sandslash team. Alright, they're going to send in the Sandslash right now, which is quite scary. Of course, it's a shiny, because the shiny looks badass. Shout out to Knuckles in the Sonic movie too. Right, in this situation here, I'm kind of thinking, Earthquake's coming. We could definitely just go straight into Flygon right now. Or we could go into Walrein, which is really bulky, and we could go for an Ice Beam. That'd be probably a really good... That'd probably work out pretty fine for us, to be honest with you. So let's go into Tuskany real quick. We can definitely take an Earthquake from this thing. There we go. Go into Tuskany, my Walrein. Once again, don't ask me about my nicknames because I just kind of make them up off the top of my head. The Earthquake's going to do... Oh, that was some good damage, but we are going to tank that because we are a big tank. It's a shame about the Sandstorm, but what can you do? Ice Beam's a pretty good move to go for here because the only Pokemon they can switch in is Tentacruel. But that in itself makes me kind of want to anticipate the Tentacruel and go into something like Flygon. Flygon should outspeed the Tentacruel. Yep, we're going to go into Flygon because not only is it fine for it to switch in on an Earthquake, if they switch into Tentacruel, we should be able to outspeed it and go for an Earthquake. And if they go for something like a Rock Slide, it's not going to do much damage because we are a Flygon. And knowing Sandslash from my own experience, probably the only coverage move they've got for Flygon is X-Scissor, and X-Scissor is not going to do too much damage, so we don't have to worry about it. I don't see any reason not to go for Earthquake right now, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it and see how it goes. Alright, we're going to go straight for an Earthquake. They do decide to stay in, and somehow we outsped them, so I'm guessing they're not Sand Rush, which is an interesting turn of events, that's for sure. They set up the Swords Dance, but it's not going to work out for them because, as we've already seen, I outspeed them and I can go for an Earthquake, which is exactly what I'm going to do this turn. Okay, go for an Earthquake, take out the Sandslash. Jobs are good, and so I'm going to guess that they might have had Sand Veil instead of Sand Rush. I'm pretty sure it gets Sand Veil. So that's unfortunate for them. They must have got the Sand attribute abilities mixed up. Guess it's something that could definitely happen. Alright, they're going to bring in Tentacruel real quick, and now I just want to double check something. I've got to go ahead and check the speed on the Tentacruel. Okay, so it turns out we are at a speed tie, which makes me think, well, I've got to think to myself now, what do I do here? Do I go ahead and go for an Earthquake, or do I play it safe and switch out? I'm looking at the situations that we're in. What am I on about? Anyway, I'm looking at the current situation, and I'm thinking to myself, we probably have a safe switch in Magnezone, and then we can go for a safe Volt Switch. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. There we go. We're going to switch out Flygon real quick. Go into Magnezone. Magnezone seems like a perfect switch here, especially now that the Sandslash is gone. We can just freely go for Volt Switch. So goes for a knockoff, which is unfortunate. We do lose our Choice Scarf. Don't ask why I'm Choice Scarf. Trust me. Just trust me. Being Choice Scarf has got me out of quite a few sticky situations with Magnezone. So it's just been working out for me, alright? Might not work out for you, but who cares? Let's go for a Volt Switch real quick. They're going to withdraw the Tentacruel, of course. They're going to go into Tangrowth. Tangrowth it is. Tangrowth is a good switch into the Volt Switch, of course, because, well, it can take it. It's a bulky plant, after all. It does resist the electricity. So go for a Volt Switch. We're going to get out of there real quick, and we can now go into something that can effectively deal with the Tangrowth, which in this situation is going to be either Togekiss or Walrein. Oh, yeah, I didn't put Air Slash on this Togekiss. I found myself in more situations where I wanted Dazzling Gleam and Flamethrower, but I definitely needed a Defogger, so this is a tough one. What do I do here? What do I do? There's a couple things I could do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Walrein. Walrein can probably take a Giga Drain from this thing. Tangrowth isn't the best on the special defensive side. It's more of a physical tank, so we should be able to fire off an Ice Beam without any problem. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go for an Ice Beam, and hopefully it works out. Alright, we can go for an Ice Beam. I knew we'd outspeed because Tangrowth is really slow. The Ice Beam doesn't KO, unfortunately, but it does a very good amount of damage. The Giga Drain's probably going to restore a lot of that. We lived on 2 HP. I actually thought we'd take that a bit better than that, though, to be fair. I guess it just depends on what kind of Tangrowth we're dealing with. The Tangrowth does have a couple of options here, though. I think it's likely they will switch out into Tentacruel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Magnezone again. And we'll just go from there, I think. Alright, yep. Switching into Magnezone because it can take a Giga Drain, obviously. But also, because I really think they're going to switch into Tentacruel now so that they can get the Regenerator on the Tangrowth and get it back up to 12 health. That is exactly what they've done, of course, as they bring in the Tentacruel. Now, we're in the exact same situation again, just this time with a better situation. We're going to go ahead and go for a Volt Switch on the Tentacruel. Don't see any reason not to. It gives us a free switch on their Tangrowth if they bring in Tangrowth again, which they have. A nice big shiny Tangrowth. It's weird, I don't normally like green shinies, but with Tangrowth I'm like, well, it kind of fits because it's a plant, you know? So anyway, back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Wait, what? Is that the right lyrics? I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to pull lyrics out of my head. I'm thinking in my head right now, I'm thinking we could go into Machamp, actually. And Machamp could put in some decent work here. You know, it's definitely going to be able to weaken it to a very low amount of HP, thanks to Guts. So I guess we just have to see how it goes. So we'll go for a close combat this turn. And even if they switch into Tentacruel, Tentacruel is not going to appreciate it. It's not going to appreciate it at all. So let's go for it. Okay, there's the close combat. How much damage are we going to do? We nearly completely destroyed that Tangrowth's life. There was nothing they could do there. They're going to go for the Giga Drain. After the special defense drop, it is going to be able to KO us, which is fine. However, this is a bit of a better situation now because it means that now we can go into Flygon. And what can we do with the Flygon? That is the real question. What can we do with this Flygon? Well, we're going to set a Dragonance up in its face, and hopefully, if we're lucky, they'll switch accordingly. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance on this guy's face because he's either going to go for a Tentacruel, no, not a Tentacruel switch, a Switch or a Sleep Powder. Goes for the Switch into the Tentacruel. Interesting switch, obviously expecting the Fire type attack, Fire Blast. We get a Dragon Dance off, and now we are sitting pretty over here, to be honest with you. We are sitting really pretty, so Flygon might get a late game Dragon Dance sweep. If we can get something like that, that'd be perfect, because I mean, that's what I made the team around, you know. So let's go for an Earthquake. It should take out the Tentacruel. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't care if you're physically defensive, you are going down. And down does go the Tentacruel, which is great. Perfect. Now, for the Tangrowth, of course, we've got Fire Blast. I'm hoping that from the health Tangrowth has left, Fire Blast should be able to go through. He might do a double switch to try and get the... Well, she might, sorry. They might go for the double switch. Download Porygon Z though. What are we going to do here with the Porygon Z? Are you Choice Scarfed? If you Choice Scarf though, we should start speed. So maybe we go for Outrage here. Outrage, good move. Earthquake might not KO. And I kind of want to go for Outrage. Let's go for Outrage. Let's just go for it. Yeah, we're going to outspeed even for the Choice Scarf because I'm pretty sure that Porygon Z has like base 90 speed. Turns out it's actually a Focus Sash variant, which I have yet to see, and goes for an Ice Beam. So I'm not even mad at that. Caught me off guard. So it's like, whatever. It caught me off guard, man. It caught me off guard. So in this situation, we have got limited options, but at the same time, we've got decent options. So for this particular situation, I'm going to go into Magnezone, and I'm going to fire off a Flash Cannon just in case they decide to switch into the Tangrowth, because obviously it'll do a lot more damage to the Tangrowth from the situation we're in. We've got Togekiss for the Hitmonlee. This thing's on its last legs. They might actually just let it go down. It really just depends on what game plan they've got in mind. Alright, they're going to go for a Tri-Attack. Last ditch effort to get some damage off on this thing. It is going to do a nice amount of damage because after all, it is a Porygon Z and it did get that download boost. We can get the Flood Flash Cannon, take this thing out, and now all we've got left is the Tangrowth and the Hitmonlee. Probably going to be bringing in the Hitmonlee in this next turn, I would have to guess. There it is, the Hitmonlee comes in. It's shiny as well. Not sure I'm a big fan of that green shiny. Ugh. I like the normal colours of Hitmonlee personally, but whatever floats their boat, I guess. So, we need to keep Magnezone alive. We also have Walrein here. I know it kind of looks like it's fainted because it's on 2 HP, but no. We have Walrein. We know outspeeds Tangrowth, so in that situation we're fine. We just need to go and switch into the Togekiss real quick. Now, it is risky to just switch it in like this because he could go for a Stone Edge, which would be pretty embarrassing. But he actually goes for the Blaze Kick. Blaze Kick's fair. Really? You got the crit? And the burn? The crit burn? Are you kidding me? Oh. I feel sick. I feel physically sick right now. So, let's just go for a Dazzling Gleam. And it'll probably take out the Hitmonlee. It might not take out the Hitmonlee because Hitmonlee's got an oddly decent special defense, I believe. Alright, they're going to withdraw the Hitmonlee actually, and they're going to go into the Tangrowth, which is fair. That is a fair switching right there. However, we are in an awkward position right now. So we'll go for a Dazzling Gleam real quick. It's stab, special attack. It's still not going to KO, which is a shame, but it's whatever. We need Togekiss in order to take on the Hitmonlee. But the flip side to that is, we also need Togekiss at full health in order to do that. So they can't put me to sleep, which is great. We can just go for a Roost right now and get our health back up to standards and hope that they don't whip out a random Stone Edge Tangrowth, which I don't think he gets Stone Edge. He gets Ancient Power though. We can get the Roost back up anyway though, like I said. They go for a Giga Drain. That's of course not going to do much damage. What kind of damage is that? That is not fair damage. That's not fair. Oh well, whatever. We're at nearly full HP, so hopefully we can do this. My plan is, of course, to go ahead and go for a Flamethrower. Flamethrower hopefully will take out the Tangrowth from where it's at 50% health. If it doesn't, then, well, I guess we're screwed. But I'm pretty confident it will do some good damage. So let's go for a Flamethrower real quick. And go from there. Times like this, I wish I did have Air Slash because the stab super effective would have been perfect. But we are able to take out the Tangrowth with the Togekiss, which is just great. So now all we've got left is the Hitmonlee, which is hopefully not going to be a big deal. I'm going to guess that they're choice banded by the way they switched out after Blaze Kick, and I'm going to guess they've probably got Stone Edge. So with that in mind, what do we do here? I think the best thing to do here is to find out whether they're locked into Stone Edge right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Walrein and see what kind of move they go for. If they go for Stone Edge, we're in a better situation because Cradily can tank those hits pretty well and just Giga Drain it to death. Magnezone might be able to take one Stone Edge. and fire off a Thunderbolt. Togekiss, though, unfortunately, is not going to be taking a Stone Edge, I don't believe, if he's choice banded. So we'll switch out real quick, and we'll find out what kind of Hitmonlee we're dealing with based on the damage to... Well, not the damage, but the move used on Tuskany goes for a Blaze Kick, and it does take me out, which is cool. So he's got Blaze Kick. That's what he's decided to lock himself into. I'm pretty sure that's choice banded because my Togekiss is physically defensive, and that Blaze Kick did quite a lot of damage. And I know it was a crit, but it's like crit's only 1.5 times, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say, okay? It's hard to say. So what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I want to go into my Paleoplant real quick, the Cradily, and the plan here is to go for a Giga Drain. It's probably going to kill me in 2 Blaze Kicks because this is a specially defensive Pokemon. But getting that initial damage off so that Dazzling Gleam can finish the Hitmonlee off is going to be crucial. So there's the Blaze Kick. They are locked in. Actually, we can... Oh, he can't burn again with it. What is with the burns this game? Go for the Giga Drain. Does a decent amount of damage. And I think Giga Drain can just take this from here, to be honest with you. I think we're in a decent situation. But then again, the time is there. I don't want to be that guy that stalls out the timer. I mean, I'm not really stalling out. I'm just attacking this thing. I'm trying to KO it as quick as I can. I think what we do here is go into Magnezone. Then we double out into Togekiss. Take a Blaze Kick. And then go ahead and kill it with a Dazzling Gleam. So, Blaze Kick comes... Oh my god. It missed. That's anticlimactic. Blaze Kick comes through. It's going to take me out, of course. That's my plan. And now I just want to get Togekiss in real quick so that we can go for a Dazzling Gleam and hopefully finish the game before the timer. Because that timer, I've got to be honest with you, the 20-minute timer, I know it's like broken record and everything, really annoys me. It's so annoying. Blaze Kick's going to come through. We're going to take that like a champ. Go for a Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully it KOs. And we do. We managed to take the win 30 seconds before the timer runs out. So, you know what? Beating the timer like that is an achievement in itself. Winning the battle like that is also an achievement. GG Fotiana. Thanks for the game. I hope you all enjoyed. Of course, if you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.